guys? What up? What up? I had my butt kicked last night on XAU, which is a pain in the ass. But the account is still in 100,000. It's at 101,400, so we're still in 1,400 profit. Yeah, I think I just was, I don't know. I think it wasn't the best trade. I was paying attention to price to react out of that daily bearish gap too much to start off the week. I thought we were going to get a push lower to start the week, but I was just wrong. But we'll see if we can build back this week. I'm getting my ass kicked, so if not, then we don't. My win rate went down a little bit. My profit factor went down a little bit. But we're on a losing streak, so we'll see if we can get something back. Yep, that's fine. We won. I'm gonna be honest with you too. I've been feeling a little bummed out from losing so much, but again, this is where we have to learn to survive. All right. J. Cole, you want my bias? Alright, brother. Alright, start with the daily, like I usually do. We are in this giant gap right now. If we go to the weekly, see if we hit equilibrium of this range yet. I don't think we did. No, we haven't hit equilibrium of this range. It's all the way down here. So I believe we could continue lower if we want, but I want to see what market does when we open up. So that's an idea. Let's look at the weekly time frame on ES real quick also. Equilibrium of this range, just for an idea. Nope, down here we can still target. All right, so we haven't hit equilibrium in that weekly range. Step one. Let's go to the daily. All right, we have this volume imbalance here on ES and on NASDAQ. This could be a good target if we want to continue lower, if we want to take profits, right? We have a volume imbalance right here between these two candles. You see how they don't overlap, right? Volume imbalance. You guys have been seeing me use those lately. Again, they could be good targets for the market to draw to, right? Daily's bearish. We got this daily gap above. Daily gap above. We're bearish on both indexes. Let's go down to the 4 hour. One thing that caught my eye in the 4 hour time frame is we did form a 4 hour SMT, right? If we look at this daily low right here on Thursday the 20th. Thursday the 20th right here. NASDAQ took that out. ES hasn't yet. Right? We formed a 4 hour SMT off of that low. So that has me interested, but what I want to be curious about is I'm going to pay attention to ES to see if it wants to manipulate higher. But NASDAQ has this 4 hour gap right here, right? Did we want to form that 4 hour SMT just to fill in this 4 hour gap to continue the overall bearish trend? We'll find out. If we want to continue lower, we have London session lows. We have these hourly lows, hourly lows, hourly lows that are stacked up. If you look at the hourly time frame over here to the left, on both indexes, we have these hourly lows like this. Where that daily volume imbalance is, right? Right here. So those could be targets. So what I'm going to look for coming into market open is I want to see how price opens up, see if we want to manipulate higher and then continue lower. But if we seem like we want to continue lower, which I'm going to pay attention to, I think it was the 15-minute time frame. Let's see if anything switched up since I got my bias this morning. No, it hasn't. See this 15-minute high Monday the 24th at 1 a.m.? NASDAQ hasn't taken that out. ES has. We formed an SMT off of that. Again, NASDAQ is the leading index to the downside. If we want to continue lower, I want to see how price reacts off market open and see if we want to continue lower because we did form that SMT. And I'm pretty sure we also came into equilibrium of the hourly range. Right? Yeah, we did. Right? So we came into a premium. Now we came to a discount, and then now we're in premium again. But again, we'll see if we want to continue lower here, the overall bearish trend. I would lead more towards bearish because, again, the overall trend is bearish. But again, today is Monday. We'll see what happens. We came into equilibrium in the range. Everything's being respected for bearish confirmation. The only thing that I could see us going higher is that 4-hour S&T. But ES would be the leading index to the upside. We're respecting this 4-hour gap right here. But again, I'm just going to stay patient, right? So again, I can see it going both ways. It's another one of those days where I can see it either going higher or lower. So I'm just going to see what market open does. Be patient and wait for an opportunity and see if I see something. If not, move on to the next day, right? So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think, if that made sense or not. When I try and get my daily bias, I try to see what could happen if it wants to go higher and it wants to go lower. Right now we're playing in this 15-minute gap. We're respecting it. We did form that 5-minute, 15-minute SMT. Right? Is it a 15-minute also? Yeah, it is. But we're respecting this 15-minute gap. If we want to continue lower, we'll probably push straight through this off market rip. We'll see. But if we can get that manipulation higher, sweep out some of these draws or something like that and look like we want to continue lower, and we'll go for it. But again, NASDAQ is respecting this 4-hour bearish gap. ES is respecting this 4-hour bullish. But if I would want to target something, I'm feeling this today. This daily volume imbalance is catching my eye right here. That's going to be a nice target. And we have partials. And we can target that down there. See what happens. See what happens. Hopefully we can catch a dub this week or have a good winning week. Because right now I feel retarded. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be right back. Wow. This thing. Okay. Rough life. You guys think I'll build out a drawdown again or what? What do we think? We'll find out. Tell you one thing though, I ain't gonna hide whatever the fuck happens. Yep. So you really find out if your system works or not. What I'm happy with though, dude, is last night I got aggravated because again it felt like I took more losses based off my system, but again it's different because it's on a different account. I'm trading XAU, and we've been doing good on XAU. We built out a drawdown. I took 2 losses. I followed my rules, I followed my system, I followed my risk, and then I just ended it for the night. It sucks, but again, those accounts were in like 2,700 drawdown, and I showed you guys that the whole time too. And then now they were back up in to 2,800 profit, and now it's back down to 1,400 profit. So it's a matter of time. We'll build back. All right. Get to work, boys. Best of luck today. Be smart. Market open. I don't know know why I have that marked out as an hourly high. Well, that's the daily low. You know what I'm going to pay attention to here, guys? Remember that one day where we had NASDAQ continuing lower, sweeping out that sell side, and ES stayed in that 15-minute gap and just consolidated in it, and we continued higher? Remember that? ES looks like shit. I think my overall goal this week is going to be executing without fear of a loss because I'm on a losing streak. I'm going to try my best to do that. I want to see how well I can hold trades. Move this bitch up. As far as moved up. I feel like I'm low riding in this chair, dog. What up, D Blicky? I appreciate you guys showing up too, also. Like the OG group. Especially when I'm on a losing streak. Keeps me going, guys. So I didn't get a daily bias up J. Cole this morning, so I was like, fuck this. Morning, D Blicky. Yeah. This is a 4-hour low. Is that this 4-hour low right here? There it is. I'm going to keep this 4-hour low marked out until ES comes down and takes out these draws. Just so I keep an eye on if we form a 5-minute SMT off of here. But again, we do have that volume and balance down below. That daily volume and balance could be a nice target right here. This is a 30-minute gap. 4-hour low is taken out at fucking 7:05. I wonder if we want to continue lower or we're going to want to sweep all this shit out to continue a little bit higher. I want to see how we react off this 4-hour low. I'm not going to... Looks like we want to continue lower. We'll see. I'm gonna wait for the macro time frame, see what happens at around like 950-ish. See if we start reversing higher. Well, this is fun. Well, looks like we're coming for that volume imbalance. I don't know where I would have gotten in though. Like, it just. Pretty tough the way I trade. See what happens at the macro. Yep. Trading will do that to you. Alright, macro time frame is about to open. Let's see what happens here. ES straight ripski. Or is this really low? No. These stacked up highs are getting my attention. All these. NASDAQ probably wants this daily volume imbalance, I would think. But these are getting my attention right here. should be break even. This should be TP1. TP2, TP3. I didn't pull trigger on it, but I kind of liked it. Would have been an aggressive entry though. Would have been an aggressive entry. I'm gonna hold on it. Well, it was just a 1 minute SMT. Daily low got swept. 1 minute fair value gap got respect. This should have been entry. Break even first, take profit second, take profit third, take profit. Because we're still respecting this 30-minute gap as of now. We got 4 minutes to that candle closure. But I want to see if this is just a manipulation higher to continue lower to get to this daily volume imbalance. That's what I'm curious to see. Let's see if we would have prevented a loss here. I'm just going to exit out so I don't torture myself. This one would have been break even right here. These stacked up highs had my attention. We could sweep these though and continue lower. That's what I'm curious to see. $10 a.m. is about to open in 3 minutes too, so, or 2 minutes. I don't even know how many I would have went in. I would have went in, stop would have been below this low here. This body's candle. It's candle body. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know. I think it's going to reverse. Reverse. We're just gonna chip chop. On a Monday, too much blood today. Yeah. On a Monday, I don't want to pull an aggressive entry like that, especially the losing streak I'm on. But watch, some dumb shit like this will play out. Let's see. This would have been my break even here. And see if we just chop around, because we had that big move down. Let's see if we just do nothing. Got 30 seconds till this 30-minute fair value gap would be inverse too. I just like we keep wicking out of this area though. That's what I'm curious to see. But will we form an hourly gap? No. 15 minute will form. See if we inverse this 30. Looks like we're gonna. Yeah, let's see a 10 a.m. closure. Got some ground to cover here on NASDAQ. I'm still focusing on that volume imbalance below. We've got this 5-minute high. Did we form that on NQ? No, we didn't. But what I'm gonna pay attention to here is the 1 minute. Where's this candle? All the way up here. No. There's break even. Hold on a tick. That's this candle's high, right? Yeah, right here. See if we form a. See if ES wants to sweep out that 5-minute high. This would have to be my entry here. What would the risk to reward be? Oof. That's a small one. I would have been stopped at a break even anyway, but let's see if NASDAQ, yeah, it's too far down. Shit balls. Risk to reward ain't worth it on that. I want to target this volume imbalance. Alright, would have been stopped at a break even on this trade anyway. Fine with that. But we came up, we swept out this 5-minute high. Let's see if we want to continue lower here. Give me a chance, Larry. Give me a chance. Formed an SMT from this high, and then we formed another 1-minute SMT from this high. See if we can get a pullback into this gap and see how we react out of it. Sounds good, brother. Peace out. I just don't like this. Like, it's just... Dude. Boring. I'm not liking this range that we're chopping around in. That's why I'm not looking for anything right now. I did have my eyes on that 5-minute sweep, but this was too much of an entry down below. My stop would have to be above here, and I'd want to target the 50% level of this volume imbalance, which would just be a 1-to-1. You could put your stop above this body, but I'm not a 1-to-1 type trader. And I just don't like how we came down and we're wicking here. ES also swept this daily low. That's just the only thing. I don't like how we're chopping here. Who's bothering me? What would RR be here? Could do above candle's body. Could target some small little pinky trade. This should be break even. Not a fan, not a fan. You'd be risking 51 points to make 60 points. 51 times 2 times 2. Going 2 micros on this. Can make 60 times 2 times 2. Can make 240 per account. I'm gonna fade it. Again, first trade we faded would have been break even. Second trade, this would have been break even here, and then we would have wanted to target this volume and balance. But I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this, especially after this drop. And it's 1010 right now, so the 1010 macro, 950 to 1010 is about to be over with. I wonder if we're just gonna want to chop around till 11. I'm not biting on it. I ain't biting on it, Steve. See, this is the hard part when you're on a, how many trade losing streak am I on? 5? When you're on a 5 trade losing streak and you got to be patient and disciplined and not take stupid trades. Friday I took a stupid trade. Thursday, I mean, I took a stupid trade. And my risk was a little too much there. But I'm on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trade losing streak. I don't count this one as a loss because, again, even Wing Wong saw this. I had to take this trade. I had to take it or my accounts would have got canceled. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got to be patient on these days. Pain in asshole. Pain in asshole. See if he would have prevented a loss here. This would have been break even. This would have been my stop loss. I probably would have been doing something like this. And I would have targeted 50% of this range off of this candle. That's what it would have been. Let's mark it out as a paper trade. But I ain't biting on it. It's not just eye-opening to me. It's not like, let's take it. I don't like this chop. I'd rather miss out. So we'll paper trade it. This turned into a 4-hour high. Whoa. What else did we get at that 10 a.m. candle closure? It's a 4-hour high. How's this looking over here, Steve? Oh, we almost hit our break-even level. You ain't hit me with the fake out today, Larry. You ain't hit me with it. I'll refresh my dashboard too. You would have heard it say order filled anyway. I didn't take this. Even if it plays out, I still didn't take this, so. Just being honest. I don't like it because we swept out this daily low on ES. We're wicking out of this area. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, or what was it, the 5-minute? No, it was the hourly, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the hourly. Look at all these wicks. feel like price just tries to continue lower here, but it's not gonna wanna. It ain't gonna wanna. It ain't gonna wanna. See if we prevented a loss here, Steve. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. I would have been shitting my pants if I was in this trade. Maybe for this week, I just take every trade that's opposite of what I think is going to happen. Maybe that'll do it. And what low is this? Is this that 5-minute low right here? Sweat that out on NASDAQ. This is some straight up buns, dude. I'm not trading today. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to trade today. But I want to see if this trade would have played out or not. I don't think it's gonna. See if it wants to tap the break even and a skyrocket. Hey homie, I can share your stream in Kick community to help hit 1,000 followers and 800 viewers and also earn $1,000 per stream. Add me on Discord. That'd be nice. Wing Wong, you think he'll do it? Don't tell me that right now. I might get desperate and do it. I know, for real. Hey, look at the bright side of things. Oh, wrong button. Look at the bright side of things. We're not trading in price action like this, even when we're on losing streak. Or I'm on a losing streak. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm getting freaking, like, piped. Yeah, but we're not taking trades and forcing trades, which is the good part. I don't even want to watch this shit anymore because I wouldn't want to be in it anyway. I don't even care anymore. If it plays out, it plays out. You guys know my target, but for the kick stream, I don't want people thinking I'm in this trade. And I'll literally refresh my dashboard. So the people who think that I entered that trade can eat a bag of dicks. Alright? See? Resunk. 1020. It's 1020. No trades. No active trades. It would have said minus 90 cents or some shit. The fees already. I don't even care if it plays out because I wouldn't even want to be in on this poop butt price action. Oh my gosh. Hey, is there a Discord you can add me to? It signals instead of getting me viewers? Is that a possibility? Because apparently the way I trade, I don't know how to trade. He probably won't even answer because he's a bot. He followed me though, so does that count? I got a follower from it. Wing Wong doesn't follow me. He's too cool for me. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And look, we would have been stopped out. We would have been stopped out. We prevented from taking a stupid loss. See? And she would have been here. I would have put my stop above this body. And I would have been teabagged. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's it. That's all I got. Dude, ES is still tempting. I think I'd watch it. Where ES is gonna come up and take out this damn 4-hour high that we created at 10 a.m. That 10 a.m. candle closure, this 4-hour high is gonna come take it out. Look at these wicks right now. That's showing me we don't want to continue lower. It's making me think we want to continue a little bit higher. We do have a 15-minute high right here. What about on NASDAQ? Ooh, we do. $15-minute high, 15-minute low. Not doing shit within this range. We know we swept out a daily low. Let's keep that in mind. 15-minute low, 15-minute high. Not doing shit in this range. At least we had 5 viewers today on Kick. It makes me feel special. You guys want to wait till the next macro, or should we just cut it for the day? Oh, look, we got a new one. Liberty 9 to 5. One is me. Kind of first time here. What up? Kinda. It's kinda your first time, or it is your first time? Eh. Sens is still here. First time longer than 5 seconds? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm a professional. Listen, dog, I'm here to just trade and show my journey. So if you want to watch, welcome. But as you can see, it says, copy my trades may result in financial damage. So don't copy my trades. Wing Wong's trades you can copy though. How is your journey? My journey is, it's okay. It's like if you took a sledgehammer and then slapped it as hard as you could into my nuts over the past 6 years. That's how it's going. How's your journey? I've been trading for like 6 or 7 years. That's how long I've been trading. You paper trade or with prop firm? I trade with prop firms. I currently have 30 funded accounts. Yeah, I'm on kick. Wing Wong. Thank you, thank you. No W's yet, dog. We need to get multiple payouts on that first. Then we'll talk about W's. We still got a lot of work to do. I'm getting piped this month. If you could see, I'm currently on a 5 trade losing streak. See that? I'm down 7.7K this month. So we got to take away those W's. We're still doing good on the year, though. We're doing okay on the year. I do not. No, I split them into groups of 3, and I alternate through the groups. I don't copy trade all of them at once. I just use my broker because I used to trade on live accounts. I've always used Tradeify or MT4, and I've always used Tradeify when I traded on my live account with Owanda. So I like Tradeify, so I just stick with Tradeify. I'm just used to doing it. People do connect it through TradingView, but I don't know. I like taking my trades right through the broker because, again, it just prevents any lagging or if the order doesn't get filled correctly because it's got to go through another source. Even with copy traders like TradeSyncer and stuff, like people do that. But, again, that's preference for you, brother. I just like taking it straight through the broker because it just minimizes the problems you can have. Yeah, it's fine as long as you show us the trade here. There. Yeah. I do, but again, you shouldn't be copying people. You should be learning how to do the skill on your own. And if I do take a trade, you should have your own. Yeah. Okay, good. Now, I always show my trades, dude. I post every single live session on YouTube also. So I'm just documenting my journey. No scammer shit here. Again, I'm still trying to get better too, so I'll be honest with that. I also usually do different things than the streamers. Interesting. Interesting. So if I go long, you'll go short? Oh, strat-wise? What strategy do you trade? See Wing Wong type in. This is either going to be good or bad. Yeah, there it is. That's my thing. It's my own kind of. All right. All right. I respect it. I respect it. I trade smart money concepts. I'm not going to act like I created it or anything or created anything with it. So I just use smart money concepts. That's what I use. It's what works best for me. So yeah, Wing Wong created it. But I develop completely owned setups. Okay, interesting. I like. How long you been trading for? That's a hard question. Not really. I answered it. You can even tell the truth, dude, and I'm not the person to judge at all. I've been trading for 6 or 7 years, dude, but I've been taking trading seriously for about 3.5 years. I was a wrestler, so I originally like started on Robinhood and shit, like doing crypto stuff, and got lucky, and then went from there. Wing Wong, why can't you send the? Is that because you can't send the link? Hold on, let me fix it. I fix. Hold on. I fix. You're an admin though, dude. Nope, embedded links. There you go. Yeah, we'll do it so deep like he can if he ever wants to also. Now try it. Try it again. I'm in the space for 5 years, but I take so many long breaks because I need to finance the growth, you know? Okay, that's understandable. How come you just don't paper trade for a while until you save up a little bit of money and, I don't know, instead of taking a break? It's just a question. I'm just having a conversation. Only that would be a smart idea, Wing Wong. That would be a smart idea. I don't think that works, does it? You can't do something like that. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Which prop firm is your favorite? Probably not gonna like this answer, but I personally like Apex. I'm funded with Apex, Tradeify, Top 1 Futures, and I'm currently working on getting funded with FTMO. I like Apex, dude. I think Apex is a good prop firm. I just think with the trailing drawdown and stuff, it's hard, but I feel like, I don't know, the people who complain and don't like Apex are just gamblers. That's why they can't do good on it, in my opinion. It's hard. I think it just really teaches you how to do the right things as a trader for the long term. Not just try and sling accounts, you know, because you can't. And I feel like that's why people don't like that. I feel like just because they can't full port accounts and do stupid shit, that's why they don't like Apex. You know? They'll over risk and do stupid things. And they'll get denied payouts, and I don't know, it's just my opinion though, you know? Could be wrong. All prop firms are, again, not the main goal at the end of the day. I don't like any prop firm. But again, if I can take advantage of making more money and not having to use a lot of capital to do that, I'll take advantage of prop firms until I have the ability to trade live accounts. Because, I don't know, in the beginning of my journey, I traded live accounts and I blew a lot of money. You can't click a reactivation, you know? So I'm just not ready to trade live yet. So that's just the honest truth. Ain't a problem with that. But yeah, I don't know. I think all the prop firms are the same at the end of the day, but Apex has been one of the ones that's been around for a long ass time compared to all these other ones, so that's another reason. Yeah, they've made mistakes, but usually these prop firms don't even last compared to like Apex, I feel like. I'm sure to it now. Now we broke on the 5. Did we break on the 15 too yet? No, we didn't. Let's see if ES wants this high. I want to see what the 11 a.m. macro does. Right now, I'm not doing jack shit. As we still can form an SMT off this 15-minute high. And you'd think the leading index would be ahead, but it ain't. Another boring Monday, dude. D Blicky and Wing Wong, how you guys doing? Take anything or no? Get ready. No. Wing Wong's saying get ready. I don't know what that means. Oh, is he looking for something? Are you in? Or are you lying? Alright, good. I like. Okay. Well, you can't let me talk like that then, dude. Tell me shut up. You in on ES or AQ? ES. I like. I got my stress ball out. This 15-minute? Yeah, you're chilling. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good, mate. Seven, 6, 7, 4. Good. Even like 2 micros on ES, you're probably chilling anyway. Alright, come on, smack it for him. Smack it for him. I'm hungry. I like it, Wing Wong. Trust yourself and keep doing your thing. We didn't form that 5-minute SMT either. Just now off that 5-minute candle closure. Because now we can, if we even want to, give this 5-minute gap protect you. Let me see, we were talking about equilibrium. Yeah, I took it off equilibrium, respected, and 1 minute fair value of the volume of balance. After the 5-minute break, here, or was it before? Let me see, break structure, right, what we got? Equilibrium. I'm assuming somewhere around here, equilibrium of this range. Oh, long. You are good. I see you. I see you. Bang. TP schmack right there for you. I see you. You went here. Volume balance respected. Entry. Like this. Like this. And like this. Is that what you got? I think that's what you got. Yeah, okay, I get you. Good trade. Good trade, my friend. Good trade. Is that full TP or are you letting runners run? Here, runner. Smart man. Let me see. I want to see what the 11 a.m. macro does. You should hit first TP too, right? Yeah, so you're chilling. Now you risk off. Good shit. See, I told you, follow Wing Wong's trades, not mine. At least somebody made money today. Here, Wing Wong, I'll send you your emoji. What was that under again? Here it is. It's gonna turn Wing Wong on. Let's see the 1050 to 1110 macro. Let's see. Let's see if we respect that 5 minute. There you go, but you're still having good risk management and everything. You should have secured a little. How much did you secure? Did it tell you or no? Man, we'll take it though. We'll take it. We'll take it. Dude, you might think I'm crazy, but I still might want to target this freaking volume and balance down below. But we're about to form that hourly gap. I think ES can come up and take out these highs, though. That's what I want to see. Especially that 4-hour high. Yeah, no, that's smart. Yeah, that's a good target right here. Whoops. Where's 1050? Let me mark out 1050. Let's see what happens in the 1050 to 1110 macro. Let's see if we start moving higher or lower here. That's another macro. We look like we just want to keep going higher. We're in equilibrium of this range. This is an aggressive entry, dude, but I'm going off of the macro time frame, thinking it's gonna dump. 52 times 2 times 2 be 2 micros. I like your coloring, you inspire me. Thanks. We got 5 minutes till 11 a.m. macro opens. I would be anticipating this move. I'd want my stop above these candles' bodies and then target what we left below, but the only thing I don't like is we're going to form that 15-minute gap. It's the only thing. And we're also going to form an hourly gap above. I think I'm just gonna sit on my keister until 11 and then determine. And I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. This will be an hourly low now. Let's look at the 11 a.m. candle closure and then I'll go from there. I'm just gonna stay patient with this. How you doing over there, Wing? Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's see if this 11 a.m. starts dumping, dude. Got 2 minutes. Did we touch into this volume imbalance here? No, we didn't. All right, we got 44 seconds to see this 11 a.m. candle closure. And I'm going to go from there and see if I even take a trade or not today. I'm going to X out this 15-minute gap. This is going to be an hourly now, too. And I'd rather go off of hourly equilibrium once this candle closes. We haven't touched into that yet. Instead of going off a 15-minute equilibrium from this high to this low. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we start moving during this macro to the downside. Looks like we're on it. Coming into this 15-minute gap right now. See if we just push straight through it or not. Can we maybe get something like this? Boom, boom, boom. I'd like that. Is that possible? See if that is. Damn, dude. I faded this hoe too. Poop. All good, Wing. Why don't you start at first take profit too anyway, though? It's good risk management. I faded this hoe. This would have been my break even anyway. What were we thinking about entry here? Stop was above this high. Damn. I would have been break even at the 50% level, this 15-minute gap. Or even above here he could have done. We'll let it run. I just didn't like this 15-minute gap below. I feel like we can come back up, retrace into that hourly, and then dump. I feel like it's going to try and trick people to the downside, but again, I could be wrong. That's why I faded it. And then I also was looking at hourly equilibrium of this range. Originally, I was looking at 15-minute equilibrium, which we were reacting off of here. But then we formed that hourly low and that hourly fair value gap, so I want to go off of hourly equilibrium. I just wonder if we're going to end up respecting this. One more sweep. Know what I'm saying? Not looking like it. It's 11:10, guys. This macro is about to close. I feel like we're gonna continue up to this hourly gap, dude. Fake people to the downside. It looked good. But once we had that hourly candle closure and everything like I was talking about, I want equilibrium to get hit of this range at least. It's this low all the way down here. Even this could have been something, but it's all hindsight now, dude. Trust in the stiffer if you don't feel good. Fade it. Yeah, I faded it, Wing. I faded it. It's 11:12 too. Do I want to cut it? I think I want to cut it. Thinking about it. All right, what do you think? I need my teammates right now. You have to help me make a decision. What do you think, Wayne? Wouldn't be a bad decision to cut it, I think. We have this hourly gap above. I believe it's smart. You faded a good amount. Yeah, I agree. And the two we faded, one was a loss, one would have been a break even. So we faded two trades that probably would have added a little bit more onto the mental tax, I believe. This is the only thing here. Look, let's see if this 5 minute. Bang, bang, bang. ES is respecting his volume imbalance right here too. Look how far NASDAQ is from those 15-minute lows compared to ES2. That 15-minute low is all the way down here, dude. 10 a.m. I think ES wants these lows, and NASDAQ's going to continue higher after it takes this low. All right, I'm going to listen to the crew. I believe it's a good idea to cut it. I think it's a good idea to cut it. Wind it on a good day. D Blicky, how'd you do? Wing Wong hit a dub. Anything, D Blicky? Probably. I think. I don't think I'm gonna take anything. Just because, again, the losing streak I'm on, and I'll refresh it for the YouTube. 11:16. You guys can see no trades. Again, on those trades that I faded, just so you guys know. Right, click it again. No trades. Refreshed August 24th, 11:16 a.m. It's 11:16 a.m. You can see the time down here in the bottom corner here, but I truly believe that ES is going to fake me to the downside right now. NASDAQ's going to end up coming up higher into this hourly gap. ES is sweeping out this low. That's so far for NASDAQ. It's all the way down here. And that would be my target, right? So I feel like we've had such a big move today. It's already Monday. And I feel like we're going to continue higher out of this 15-minute gap. We're sweeping out a 15-minute low while on a 15-minute gap. I believe we have the potential to continue higher into that hourly gap, what I was talking about before. So that's what I think can happen. We still didn't break onto the downside on NQ either. I feel like it's end up continuing higher to equilibrium of this range or 50% level, this hourly gap. That's what I think's gonna happen. But all right, I'm gonna cut it, guys. If I take any paper trades, I'll let you know in the chat, in the general chat. If I even take any, I'm not gonna take any trades. I'm gonna sit back on that decision. I don't even think this is worth it. Yeah, it's 53 points, 81 points. Still could catch a move, but it's a little bit later than what I usually want to do. As much as I want to take a trade. I'm trying to see what we did here. Because this was nice here. Where's this high? Come up, we sweep this. Formed a 1 minute SMT off of this high to this high. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. I was looking at NQ though. Bang. Would have been some shit like that. Alright guys, I don't want to get faked out to the downside here. If I ended up would have taken this trade anyway, this trade would have been here. I would have been at break even. And I would have targeted these draws down below. That would have been the trade. But first trade we faded, break even. Second trade we faded, would have been a loss. So second trade was like down here. I think it was here, something like that. Bada bang, bada boom. All right, guys. Wing Wong, D Blicky, kick. I'll get this posted up on YouTube. That'll be it. All right, guys. No trades for me today. Boring, but again, Is what it is, right? I think that's the smart decision to do, right? You guys agree? Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. All right, appreciate it, guys. Peace out. Have a good day. Good job, Wing Wong. Good job. All right, brother. Peace out. Peace out.